Hello, welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading brought to you by Madame Pamita of the Parlor of Wonders. The only place on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really, really cute dogs. I'm a little bit still of a mess today, recovering from everything that's happened this week. Landlord getting in on my face and being abusive. Her who kidnapped my friend and her baby. They're back, by the way, and safe. I'm going to post that video on my channel pretty soon here, so y'all can watch it in widescreen instead on your cell phones if you guys ever want to watch it. Today's been great. The baby who's kidnapped is doing much better. His mom's a little bit shook up. His grandma came over today to see me. I gave her some mail that was for Ashley. We talked a little bit. It's good to see her. It's good to know the baby's doing good and everybody's safe. Also, some more good fun news. Going to be working with Georgia Paranormal Investigators pretty soon. So they're going to be coming to the Chammy. We're going to be doing some serious ghost hunting. I'm pretty excited about it. You know, we might just start with the house. I don't know what'll happen. But it's just going to be amazing. And I can't wait to share this experience with you guys. So check it out. Keep looking out for everything that you might need to know about how to get in on that. It will be membership only. So you'll have to get a membership for the ghost tours and the ghost hunting. But we will make something available for people who are subscribers that are maybe not members. So don't worry. You'll get in on the action. And we're going to have so much fun. So if there's some place that you want us to come to and check out and investigate, let me know, because you know I ain't scared of nothing. Except that spooky man who stole my friend and her baby. I hope he never comes back, actually. Anyways, thank you guys so much for your love and support and your prayer for my friend and her child. Ashley and Tanner are doing great. And thank you guys so much for coming back and subscribing, and just all of you who come here are just awesome. So I just thought I would come by and see you guys before I go to bed. I just wanted to chat, see how everybody was, see if anybody comes by. I'm not sure if yeah, I'm on the show now. I'm doing a show now.
Oh, I just watching the convention.
Okay.
I didn't know Kamala Harris got a sister.
Yeah.
She's not looking one.
Mm-hmm.
And she speaks like she's from Georgia.
Oh, really?
From South.
Are they from the South?
No, from California, but she speaks like...
Well, she's still a Southerner.
Yeah, but she's still like talking like these rednecks over here sometimes.
They're from... Well,
she speaks like a black woman.
Oh, like from Georgia. Maybe she lives here.
I don't know.
Maybe she lives here. Hey, Dollface. How are you, sweetheart?
Oh, look at the elephant, the freedom. She's worried. You want to eat? Okay.
Yeah, we need to feed them.
You want to eat, Ninja? Okay,
How have you been, Dollface? Ugh, I'm so tired. I really, really need a nap. But I thought I would get online just to see if anybody was around, say hey, and update you guys on some things. And I'm gonna start doing a contest. It's almost Halloween, so I'm gonna start the surprise Jack contest again. So this year's contest, you will still be able to win the taco box reading. But whoever wins is also going to get to pick 3 songs they would like to hear me sing and play. And I'm going to pick one of the 3 songs and make a video and put it on the channel to share with everyone for the person who won. And I'll keep repeatedly doing it. So if you don't win the first time we do the contest, if you're around, you'll still have another chance to win a reading and win a chance to pick a song for me to sing for you and post on the Chammy. So yeah, that'll be fun. My face still hurts from the landlord getting in my face. Oh, yes, that would be fantastic. You know, I wrote a 10-song medley of Amy Winehouse songs. And I play it and sing it with my eyes closed. With my guitar behind my back, if I have to. I had a teacher who did that. I didn't study with him very long, but it was really cool to see him play like that. I'm not very coordinated with doing that because I have a jumbo acoustic guitar. But he had this really thin, jazz guitar thing. It was a hollow body. He was really good at playing the guitar behind his back. But it's probably a lot easier to play an electric guitar behind your back, I would have to say. Yeah, it's probably a lot easier for me to play my Flying V behind my back than my acoustic. I love her too. Me too. I know all her songs by heart. Her dad's always been super nice to me. I think he follows me on Instagram. Like a couple years now. So many people gave him shit about the movie, but I was like, you know what? If she was here, she'd be saying, "You're doing a great job, Dad." So I just said it for her. Why is it not working? Make it work. Hey, private name, how are you, sweetheart? How have you been, private name? Calgon, take me away. I should probably go lay down. It's pretty slow after 10 minutes. It's usually popping in here. So it is almost Halloween, almost my Halloween birthday, and I'm going to be doing the contest again, Surprise Jack, where everybody will have a chance to win a free tarot card reading. And but this time the extra added bonus is y'all are going to get to pick a song. Get to pick 3 songs you might like to hear me sing and play. And I'll make a special video for you guys. I'll pick one of the 3 songs and do a song for y'all. Post it and put your name on it, and it'll be there for you forever. Also, lots of fun things coming up in the future with ghost hunting and investigating haunted places. So if there's some place you'd like me to come to and investigate it, put it in the comments. Put it in the chat. Wow. Sorry, guys, not feeling very well. My doctor put me on some kind of medication I've never took before, and it's made me not well. So I'm not feeling too good because of that today. But emotionally, I feel great, and I'm so happy that everything's been super great. Just peaceful, quiet around here today. No fucking. I should probably turn my screen down. It's so loud. I mean, it's so bright. I'm supposed to be loud too.
I think she's going to talk if you like that.
Oh, she is? Okay, I'm getting offline then. I'm okay. I'm just really tired. I took some medication yesterday that my new doctor gave me. I've never taken it before, and it's made me like, I've gotten all the rare side effects from it today. Sore throat, dizziness, no coordination, massive headache, insomnia. It's supposed to sedate you, and it's called gabapentin. It's supposed to sedate you, make you rest, help you feel better, take away this chronic pain I have. But while it's gabapentin and it's 300 milligrams, my friend was like, I cannot fucking believe he gave you 300 milligrams. He should have started you off on 100. And I just don't. I'm really weird about pills. I'm really weird about medication in general. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, I've had gotten all the rare side effects. I took it last night and it just gave me insomnia. It's horrible. I feel horrible today. I feel like I drank liquor, wine, beer, and like, you know how you feel when you drink multiple different types of alcohol and you're real hungover the next day? Yeah. Oh man, I wish they would have given me what they give my dogs. They give my dogs this liquid gabapentin that's smells really good. I could probably stomach that. I don't drink alcohol either. I mean maybe once a month I'll have a glass of wine, but years ago at my 21st birthday party, I experienced what it's like to be drunk like that, and I'll never forget it. And waking up feeling like that, it's like, what the fuck? So you studied gabapentin. What did you learn about it? I mean, is this safe for me to take? I have another doctor who gives me hydrocodone, right? But he only gives me 12 pills, and it's not something that I get every month. I mean, I just keep it in the cabinet because, I might have a really, really bad day, which I usually have, 2 out of 30 days. I usually have really a couple bad days a month, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I asked him to give me something, that would help me take the pain away. Something that wasn't, like a codone. And he gave me the gabapentin, and it's made me very sick. I forgot most of the studies. I'm worried that it's gonna make me not be able to sleep. With the codone, it's different. Take the codone. It helps you to get out of pain and feel more relaxed, and then go to sleep. So I'm gonna go watch something on TV real quick and take a nap, I think. Because I've already been here 15 minutes. It's usually gets kind of busy already, but either people watching the DNC or having dinner or something. So I'm going to go take a nap because I think that's what I really need. I think if I eat something and take a nap, I'll feel better. But I'm going to call my primary caregiver tomorrow and tell him, look, sorry I haven't been in, because I probably need to see him anyways, because I just haven't been feeling good after this medication. And I probably need to call that doctor and say, look, dude, this just made me really sick. The pharmacist said, you won't really know how it makes you feel again until you take it. Well, I'm going to get offline, sweetheart. Let's catch up later. I'll be back online later. All right? Thought I would come back and just put the REMpod on for you guys. So if you'd like to sit here and talk to the ghosts, you can. If there's any good spirits in the room that would like to touch the REMpod and let anybody know they're here, it's on. Hey, I'm back. My phone died. I was chatting from my phone while making my cup of tea. Sweet and floral scents. Have you guys ever seen or read the book? Okay, have you ever seen the movie Perfume, or have you ever read the book? Oh, God. The movie Perfume or the book Perfume? If you haven't seen the movie Perfume, and you should watch it, okay? It's intense. Reading that book changed my life as a writer. To read something and to taste it and feel it and smell it, and oh my God, like, that book is a true psychological thriller. The movie is fantastic. And if you have not seen the movie Perfume, you should definitely see it. If you're like not into reading books, it'll do the same thing. My gay boyfriend, he sent me a beautiful bottle of Britney Spears perfume. It's got the 2 different scents, and you can put the bottle together, and it looks like a pink and purple yin and yang sign. I actually have my own perfume that I make, but I wish I could sell it on Etsy, and I would, but somebody would probably just steal it from me. Everything else gets stolen from me, so someday I'll patent and trademark it. Maybe. There used to be this awesome, fucking fantastic, like, warm drink thing that you could. I know you guys have heard of Theraflu. You put it in hot water, you drink it when you're not feeling well. Well, Zarbee's used to have their own version of it, which was like an apple cinnamon thing. I don't know. They had one for nighttime before bed that would help you sleep and feel better. They had one for daytime. And they don't make it anymore because Listerine trademarked Thymin. And Thymin is thyme. Thyme. You know what thyme is? It's an herb. Because thyme is very, very good for your teeth, your gums, and the health of your teeth and gums. So anybody who uses thyme in any of their products, that you can't. It's like you're almost not allowed to use it unless you get permission and you get all the rights to it. It's ridiculous. It's interesting that you say thyme is delicious in steak, because I love making that French beef bourguignon. I only make it for special requests or occasions like birthday or a holiday. I'm not normally a beef eater. In fact, it disgusts me to think about it. But I will make the beef bourguignon for Dad because he deserves it, and only if it's a special day. But thyme is the main ingredient in that French dish. And when I tried the beef bourguignon while I was a recovering vegan, I wouldn't have wanted to eat it any other way. It was Father's Day, and it was so good. I had never had anything like that before with thyme. And what's interesting also about the beef bourguignon is you can use pork to also season it. I tried it both ways. I tried it the first way that Julia Childs did it. Hey, Starlove, how have you been? Welcome back to the Chammy. I tried it the French way without the pork. Tried it with the pork, and I just didn't like it with the pork. It's not the original recipe with the pork that Julia Childs originally did. But when they made the history behind the French beef bourguignon stew is it's actually a poor person's pottage kind of meal. You know, they would take off the pieces of the animal that like nobody else wanted, and which is, you know, the chuck, and they would soften it and make it just so delectable, melt in your mouth kind of bite, you know, and cook it the way Julia Childs would cook it. But yeah, that thyme, you're so right about thyme and beef. Anyways, you know, they'd use the pig fat years ago to cook it in because they didn't have, like, you know, the way oils are and stuff like that now. I've been okay. My face is all messed up because my landlord came over here. It was pretty aggressive and fucking asshole. And then his friend kidnapped my friend and her baby from my house earlier this week. You can see that on the community tab where I posted about it in the video and everything. I'm going to put a video of the high-speed chase on YouTube tonight so y'all can watch it in widescreen. It was incredible what my city's police department and Fulton County Police and Forsyth did to save their lives. It's just, oh my God, it's been terrible this week. Hug me, but just don't touch me. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so awesome for just being here for me and hanging out. The Blue Cloud perfume smells more like walked out. You know what? I love private name. And I'm not someone who likes brand name perfumes. So first of all, let me just say that my favorite perfume is Coco Chanel. I'll drink that shit if you let me. But I stopped wearing it because I do not approve of the fact that there is an animal that has to be tortured for me to wear my favorite perfume. So I don't wear it anymore. That's what led me to want to make my own perfumes, by the way. They will, there's this beautiful like cat that they use to, they use their actual oils from their body that make them want to sexually be attracted and mate, to put in the Coco Chanel. So I was like, I don't. And when I found that, I was like, I'm done with Coco Chanel. But I love this other one, and my cousin wears it, and it's called Blue. It's called Blue. I think it's just called Blue, actually, and it's by Dolce & Gabbana. God, did I say that right? So I really like Dolce & Gabbana's Blue. Oh, and I also really like that one, that sugar one that smells like cotton candy. It's so funny. Texas Toast or Texas Toast. I'm just gonna call him Texas Toast. But one of the moderators here, Texas, he called it stripper perfume. I'm like, yep, that's me. Pink sugar, yes, that's pink sugar. I could wear that all day long. I like spray it on my wigs before I like style them and wear them, especially the pink ones. I love to spray it on my leather jacket to remind me of summer when it's cold outside. I love to wear it to remind me of like my concerts I've gone to with my friends, especially the 5 dozen Rooney concerts I've gone to in the last decade. Well, you know what? I actually have an X pole. I actually have what people call a stripper pole, but I do not use it to strip. I use it for athletic reasons. And I got a new one, but I haven't put it up yet. So we're going to have a live here pretty soon. We're going to hang out, do tarot, and I'm going to put my pole up. Yeah, I spent many years as a ballerina and a gymnast. I was in gymnastics. I was a swimmer. I wanted to be in the Olympics. That was like my dream, and I trained for it for years, and then I got hurt, and I got hurt when I was about 13, and I wasn't able to do anything again. But I did keep doing dancing. I did keep doing some of my gymnastics stuff and swimming. I'll never forget how to swim. But I just wouldn't be able to have performed the way I would want to perform had I continued trying to go for the Olympics. And I got really into my music and my acting, and musical theater just really saved my life. So and the whole music thing. So that became my first love. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to be, I wasn't really looking to be famous or anything, just turning what's bad into good when I could with the song. What else is a perfume for strippers and kids? Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is very much a little girl perfume. But did you know that there's actually an essential oil that smells like pink sugar? I can't remember which one it is, but I might pick it up sometime and mess around and make my own. I like the OG Victoria's Secrets. Man, I remember when Victoria's Secret actually had Victoria's Secret that was of quality. Let me show you something. Sorry, baby. Can't sleep on that. Like I often wear this sometimes on the show when I'm here doing tarot. Okay, this is literally a vintage Victoria's Secret just robe, negligee or whatever. I wanted to go and look at some of the new ones they had just for fun. Not that I could afford any of that, but literally I've had this one since the 90s. It's like in perfect condition. It's sewn so well. The threads have never come off or frayed. But I noticed that all that new stuff was just the way it was sewn. I mean, look how great this is sewn. I mean, look at those beautiful stitches. This is of real quality here. And the material is of real quality. I went into Victoria's Secrets and I was like, what is this crap? I could get this at Walmart. Does anyone else feel like that when they go into, oh my God, you just said Walmart. Oh my God, great minds think alike. Oh my God, I can't believe we said that at the same fucking time. That is so cool. Love it when that happens. See, everybody see pushed out. Oh my God, really? I'm a seamstress. I miss making dresses. I can't wait till I can get to the point where I can get back into my craft with making dresses. Let me show you a dress I made by hand. So I didn't use the sewing machine for this. I literally did all the ruffles and sewed everything by hand on this dress. Literally, it was just such a wonderful experience to have been able to make, my own dress by hand. It's got a little snag here, but I put some little crystals and stuff on the edges. But yeah, my mom taught me how to make dresses and sew, and I have aunties who are master seamstress and tailors. My uncle's a tailor. All my aunts and my grandmother were weavers. I wouldn't know how to weave if I tried. Thank you. I can't wait to make dresses like that and butterfly wings. I mean, not butterfly wings, but fairy wings, and put them on my Etsy. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Fancy Fairy Angela, but she taught me how to make wings. That was me, by the way. It just went off because I touched. Because I was kind of close. Maybe it's not me. You like the wings? Okay. Okay, I'll finish the wings. Jesus. This is actually one I'm working on now. A project. So see how her dress is? This is pretty much the kind of dress I just showed you. But I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, Fancy Fairy Angela taught me how to make her wings. And I have permission to make her wings in any design I want, as long as I give her credit for teaching me how to make them. Can you show me, okay, fairy wings from Winx Club? Let me Google it. Oh, I see. Let me see if I can make them. I'm going to look at a picture of them. Oh, those would be so easy to make. I know that sounds crazy, but that's interesting, because looking at Fancy Fairy Angela's stuff and then looking at these, it's like, is this what inspired her? Or is it what inspired them? Yeah, I could make these. I can make these. Oh my God, they're so cute. Yeah, I could make those. Definitely. And I would not charge you $600 like Fancy Fairy Angela. Oh God, yes. And oh God, I forgot all about the wings in Cinderella's story. I could make those too. I love that movie, 10 Things I Hate About You. I love it. I cannot wait to watch this Winx thing. And it's Nickelodeon. You know, I was a Nickelodeon kid. It was on Clarissa Explains It All. I was like her weird goth friend that would every once in a while show up. Was in the prom scene, several other episodes too. I've been meaning to get them together for you guys and put them on my channel. I just haven't had a chance. I was such a little girl too. Yes, commissions open for Fairy Wings by Stormy. That's a good idea. So I am, like I said, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm going to start the Surprise Jack contest again because it's Halloween time. So the Surprise Jack contest is when everyone in the chat gets together and uses the jack-o'-lantern emoji, and I'll put a timer on, and when the timer's up, whoever the last Jack is wins a free tarot card reading. So you'll win a free taco box, but you'll also get to pick like 3 different songs that maybe you'd like to hear me sing, and I'll pick one of the 3 songs and record a video of it and post it and dedicate it to you on the Chammy, and it'll just be there forever for you guys to listen to. If you don't want a song, that's cool too. No problem with me. You could just get the reading. Yeah, I remember. Did any of you ever get to watch the new Alice in Wonderland movie that came out in 3D? It was about 10, 12 years ago. I went with my dad to see that shit in 3D. It was fucking amazing sitting there watching like Alice in Wonderland garden like be right there in your face, and Oh, it was so cool. And these huge mushrooms. It was so trippy. My dad was like, that was amazing. I've never seen anything that cool before. Yes, you can get a free yes or no. Free yes or no's tonight or paid readings. Everything you need to know is in the description. I just didn't do a pinned comment because I'm silly like that. Just didn't do it because I was just like, ugh, I can't be bothered to do pinned comment tonight. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland's my favorite. That is going to be the theme for the record I'm recording right now. I've been working on this record for about a year. I started making all the music about a year ago. I am actually getting ready to finish up the tunes and start promoting and putting that record out. It's called Alice in Poetry Land. It's my first album. I'm pretty excited about it. I've got like 10 albums, and my drummer was like, why don't we just put them all out at one time and just say that's the first album? I'm like, no. Spirit, has Zaria been thinking of Veronica lately? Yes. Yes, in the Justice card. Let me actually, gosh, I can't remember the episode I'm in. But I got this awesome picture of like me and Melissa Joan Hart sitting next to each other at a desk. Let me see if I can find even just the prom episode. Maybe it might be on YouTube. It's all on Amazon. My God, the screen is killing my headache. Yeah, I was on one other TV show on Nickelodeon, and then I quit them because I was sexually assaulted and went over to Clarissa. I was safe there, though. Everyone was pretty good to me on the Clarissa set. Yeah, you know what? I will look for some of those episodes of Clarissa Explains It All and screenshot them and put them on YouTube. There's one of me floating around on Welcome Freshman too. That's the show I was working for where I was sexually assaulted. Okay, cool, Veronica. I'm so glad I was able to help you, dear. YouTube got rid of the free Barbie movies. Oh, they got rid of the free everything. Oh God, we do. We do. You know what? I just need to get the money together to get something called a mechanical license, and then we can do whatever we want here. Except for X-rated stuff. Because children do come to my channel, actually. So my godchildren come to the channel. My niece's children come to the channel. I know that Live in La Vida Laura's boyfriend's children come to the Chammy. But they're not like babies like children. They're 13 and up. So it's like between 13 and 17-year-olds that are coming to the Chammy to hang out. Sometimes on the chat or watch stuff. Really? There's a witch character named Stormy? Well, I feel blessed to know that. They probably named her after me. It's funny, my best friend, she just wrote a book, a children's book. It's called Sam the Surfer. It's right here next to my record and Jack's record. And it's so cute because what he does is he cleans the beach. And it's this beautiful story about how friends go out there and make the world a better place. And she wrote me into it as the storm that helps the little boy clean up and, surf and be on the wind and stuff like that. It's just such a beautiful book. Darcy. Let me check my messages, see if. Now, you guys want to know what my favorite anime is? Just guess what my favorite anime is. I don't know if you guys watch anime, but just guess. It's still pretty popular, but it started really getting popular about 10, 12, 15 years ago. It's one of the most popular, if maybe not still the most popular, underground at least, animes out of Japan. Okay. I would have to say I probably started watching it in 2009. Okay. Here's another clue. Okay. The guy who wrote the book, okay, and the comics on it first before he turned it into an anime, he named it all after a Nirvana record because Nirvana is his favorite band. Maybe you guys have never seen it. No. Let me get you something cool so that you guys can check it out. 1 second. I love the bands who played the music for the intros. Let's see if it was intro 1 or 2. I'm just going to put it on mute for a second so I can listen to see if it's keep getting. Yep, Bleach. That's my favorite app. So let's see if we got intro season 2 because I think it was season 2. It was that song. That band is fucking amazing from Japan. Must have been another one. Let's see, intro 3. But yeah, my favorite anime is Bleach. Oh yes, it's this band here. It's this song here. It's this intro here. High. Oh my god, High and Mighty. This song gives me goosebumps. Okay, who's my favorite character? Gosh, there's so many. Of course, I love Ichigo. But gosh, I mean, there's just so many. There's the girl with the big boobs. Okay, and then there's Rukia. I love Renji. Oh, he's so cute. I'm Renji's my cosmic anime boyfriend. Rimi, affiliate. Who was that girl who was Ichigo's best friend? Romi. I can't pronounce her name unless I'm listening to it. Okay, but I'm going to tell you in a minute I'm going to let you guys guess who my favorite Bleach character is. And I'm going to give you a clue. Okay, I'm going to give you a clue. She's so unusual. Well, you need to get into it because it's amazing. The stories of friendship, love, passion, courage, strength. And I wanted to be just like the Shinigamis, and I think that's why I became a death doula, really. Because the Shinigamis, what they do is they help the people to cross over. And also, you know, they kill the hollows. So here's another clue of who my favorite character is in Bleach. She cries a lot, just like me. It's a big fucking crybaby. Biggest fucking crybaby in Bleach. But she is the most badass motherfucker in Bleach too. And it is a girl. So there, now you've got 3 clues. None of them. Okay, so my favorite character is not a Shinigami. I'll give you another clue. Ikaku is so cute. And she was I would say maybe she was even a love interest for Ichigo at one point in time. And she saved his life at one point in time. Okay, I'll just turn you on to it. Just give me a second. Here you go. This is my favorite Bleach character. There's everything about this girl I can relate to. My favorite Bleach character is Espada number 3, Nell, who was kicked out of the Espada Club. No, the green-haired chick. Hey, Maria. How are you, sweetheart? That's why when you guys met me, if you were on the channel last year when I had green hair, I was channeling Espada number 3. That's my favorite character from Bleach. That character, I see myself in her. And that's why she's my favorite character. Because she has that little big girl thing going on. You know, she still very much has her inner child and, you know, her innocence. But she's the baddest motherfucker on the whole show. Yeah, anyone can ask a yes or no. Yes. What to know? I don't think I've watched Watanote yet. Or Watamote, should I? Yeah, she actually is the strongest Espada, yes. Yeah, she was Espada number 3. And then they replaced her with that big boob creepy girl. Spirit, did W enjoy their chat tonight? Did W enjoy their chat now that they just had? Oh God, I remember reading Elfin as a kid, which was something which was a anime manga that was about elves that my brother used to watch. I mean, not watch, but read. I was like, I think that's how I learned about boobs, because I was like, Mommy, what are these things on her front side? My brother just lost it. He's like, they're boobs. See, Mom has some. I'm like, but they're not like this. God, when I grow up, I hope they look like that. I was like, I want Teds to look like watermelons. Oh, I didn't get them. Thank you, God, for my B's, because B's are better than C's. C was a bit too much for me when I gained weight, yeah. Maria, that was not your card, by the way. Spirit, how does Walter feel about their conversation? Is he feeling good about it? Yes or no? Yes, I do have a P.O. box. I'll get it for you. Actually, let me email it to you. Okay? God, I love bleach. I saw it from your high school. That's okay. The first Rolling Stones magazine I ever saw was Red Hot Chili Peppers with socks on their cocks. Yeah, you know I took that Rolling Stones from the library. I'm a terrible person. I don't know what happened to the magazine. I wish I still had it. Someone probably stole it from me. Okay, yes. Look at that chariot again. You think that's funny, Spirit? Was that you, Mom? Did you take my Rolling Stones with Red Hot Chili Peppers and socks with their cocks? God, could you imagine how much that Rolling Stones magazine is worth now? Any Hoodle Noodles, this is your card. And you keep getting this card in your readings with Walter, but yes, he enjoyed the conversation. He's thinking, feeling good about it in that chariot. I hope she's okay too. Okay, sweetheart. In fact, I'll just email you the email to you now. Okay, sweetheart, I sent it to you, Veronica, all right? Yes, Maria, you can. Librarian in my school, who can I have a free reading? It's about a senior citizen friend. Sure. What's going on with your senior citizen friend? Okay, let's find out. Spirit, is Mr. Tommy all right? His phone number keeps going to voicemail and he usually answers. Private name wants to know about that, please. Who does your elderly friend live with? Are they at like a elderly community center, or they live with family? Yeah, he's all right, sweetheart. Judgment card. It's a yes. The energy behind it's the High Priestess. You can see in these cards that you're worried, definitely, but he's okay. He's just, I feel like seeing the High Priestess and the Judgment card, like maybe he's spending time with a daughter or granddaughter or family. A couple of months ago, how old is this person? Well, do you think they're older than 70? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Their full name, you could always just search for an obituary, whatever town they might live in too might help. Do you know their first and last name and where they live? Because if you do, you can look up obituaries. That might make you feel better, even though it's kind of creepy to look them up. Yes, Sierra, I'm going to be on tomorrow. I'm going to be on a lot because I am short my rent because one of my tenants on Second Life did not pay their rent. So I had to take $70 from my rent for my home where I live here in this apartment to pay for the rental property. It's a piece of land I own in Second Life, but still, it's like the tenant hasn't paid all summer. And I'm trying to let her know, you can stay, but you have to pay me, the money. So I'll be on, baby. I'll be here, baby girl. I'll be on all weekend. Morning, noon, and night. Well, listen, you won't jinx anything as long as you don't think about jinxing anything. See, it's your thoughts that create. It's your feelings that back it up. We have to get up for class. Okay, sweetheart. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Spirit, what does Maria need to know about Walter's feelings and his thoughts tonight after their conversation? What does she need to know about that, Spirit? Yeah, the elderly do need more respect, and they need more money in their Social Security checks. Oh yeah, he's really enjoying the conversation. It's almost, it's like what we talked about earlier, Maria. It's like the conversations, the way you make this person feel, really balance them out and change their perspective on their life, especially their love life. Like look at Rose, Eight of Cups, Maria, turning her back on what does not serve her. He loves the options that you've given him in the Two of Pentacles. He's never had this with anyone before. Stay on your pedestal. Keep thinking about what the next scene is that you want. He sees you, Maria, as this High Priestess. He sees you as this Empress energy, which is the card on the bottom of the deck. So keep being your beautiful self. Okay? Because he does really enjoy you and your time together. I can't watch true crime. My best friend, Nikki, she watches that true crime shit before bed. I cannot do that. So what I started doing was this. They've got horror animes that are on YouTube. I'll show them to you. They're so interesting. And they're like true horror stories. Let me see if I can find you one so you can check it out. You might enjoy watching them too. I like to put on the singing bowls on one window at night on the computer. Let me get that link for you. Hold on. You guys can come back to these links later or save them for later. But this is the Singing Bowls channel I like to listen to. And then let me get you the horror stuff. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome, Maria. Yeah, I understand how it feels to be easily frightened. It sucks. I've been able to get in control of it and deal with oncoming anxiety, which has helped me even more to overcome anxiety or situations that I maybe am not so aware of happening. Like, had it been 10 years ago and the situation with my friend getting kidnapped happened, I would have to take 2 milligrams of Xanax to cope with it. I was cool, calm, and collected. You will overcome it. Private name, I promise. So that second link is a link to the horror animes that I was talking about. Nothing gory, nothing gross. In fact, you can close your eyes and go to bed at night and just listen to it too. Nothing, just interesting true horror stories. Actually, here's another one I really like. Let me look at for it. I watched all the ones. It's kind of more like a newer channel. Oh, here's Broccoli Animations. I really like Broccoli Animations too. I'm actually teaching myself how to do this just for fun. I know I have weird hobbies. Oh, the way people glorify Chicago is insane. Oh my God. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have met some wonderful people from Chicago, and I really like my friends from Chicago, and their fucking airport is amazing. Okay. But I understand what you mean about Chicago. I've had friends who grew up in Cabrini Green. I mean, can you fucking imagine how terrible it must have been for them? But you know what? Chicago's getting better. Their airport's fucking awesome. I have to admit. And Maria's from Chicago. But to not be from there. What don't you like about Chicago? And Maria, why don't you live in Chicago anymore? Was it just better for you to move away from Chicago? College. Oh my God, they do. I had no idea. Weird. With kids, I like it out here. Oh, okay. So you're from Chicago, but you don't necessarily like it as much as you would like to like it. I understand. It has changed, yeah. I see. I haven't been there in years, so it's like, I don't know. I mean, I know nothing about these places. I just live in an enchanted forest under a rock, under an emerald city. I mean, somebody was talking about somebody today, and I was like, who? And they're like, oh yeah, they're real famous and popular. I'm like, really? I feel that way about Atlanta a little bit because I grew up in a neighborhood called Little Five Points, which was a place for artists and low-income families, middle-class families. You could afford to live there, be comfortable, and be in that artsy community where everybody knew each other. And they've turned it into a shopping mall. A shopping mall. You couldn't live down there if you tried, if you were even middle class. Yeah, be proud of where you're from for sure. Yeah, I got friends who are rappers who grew up in Cabrini Green, and they live here now. They want to stay. I'm proud to be a Texan. Good. Molly's a Texan. All my exes live in Texas. I'm kidding. I've only flown over Texas. Now, do they call it Chirac because there's a lot of Iraqi people there or something? Oh, okay. Well, let's read about it, sweetheart. Let's read about the chariot while we're sitting here. My head hurts so bad, I'm going to have to go to bed in a minute. Oh, God, I have to turn down the light. I can't even. Oh, that's much better. All right. So if you find yourself needing further clarity in your relationship matters that go beyond reading for yourself, I will read it for you. So the Chariot card's a lot about triumph, overcoming things, conquest, okay? Determination, taking action. When it comes to somebody's feelings, which we've gotten a lot of this tonight, all right, it means that they are very much into whatever they're experiencing and feel like they've taken the lead, all right? So if you're asking about how someone feels, like I'm just going to give you the book example. So you guys are in an existing relationship, correct? So, hold on a second. I'm looking for the one for existing relationships. Okay. Yeah, see, determination. You'll need to assess your own relationship history, which he has been doing in those readings, and the context of surrounding cards to determine what kind of goal this is, because it's a goal of conquest. You know, it's like he feels like he's like obtaining his goals and doing a good job at it and not really realizing how. But you're manifesting it all for him through your thoughts and feelings and the scenes and the imagery you're creating in your thoughts and feelings for your subconscious to play out. It indicates that, okay, Dad, that indicates that your partner is more interested in doing than thinking or feeling. Okay, like remember how we've talked about when a guy wants to show you he loves you, he may just be doing something for you instead of talking out or writing it down or feeling it all around. But your partner's feelings may also be a bit selfish. Okay, so at this time, they want to achieve their own aims and they may not be the most considerate of your feelings. So, in that case, that's not true, because once again, when you get this kind of card, you got to look at all the cards around it. There hasn't been one selfish card at all in these love readings that we've been doing regarding him. Now, let's look a little bit different at someone who's like looking at somebody who's single, okay, but is looking at someone else's feelings. So this is all about this conquest chariot card's all about embarking on a new relationship, okay? It's a sign that they feel confident about their connection with you. All right. Their goal is reaching that connection that is deep, passionate, honest, caring, loving, and drives you both to stay motivated to do what you're doing, which is having this healthy, happy, harmonious relationship. It's so the feeling of confidence is reaching their goal. The goal could be you, which we know that already, where they feel eager and driven in the hot pursuit of what they want. They want to conquer you. Okay. They love you. They love the thrill of literally chasing you if they can. You're like the hunt for them. While the sparks might be fast and furious right now, who knows how long it will last once the goal is achieved. I think he's met his goal, and I think he has more goals. Okay, seeing you guys break down the walls in the tower, seeing you guys holding hands in the cards, seeing things that are showing up with High Priestess, High Priest, Emperor, Empress. So maybe they could also be more single-minded, focused on career at the moment right now, and just not driven enough. But we know they are. He's driven. The Chariot is not a very romantic card, but the prospect could be very fun in the moment. So he is definitely having a lot of fun. I know you are too. God, it's becoming hard to drink anything that's warm. That medicine really messed me up, Maria. I don't ever want to take it again. The veterinarian. Did I really just call my pharmacist, Patty, a veterinarian? The pharmacist told me that the medicine that the veterinarian gives me for my dogs, that the doctor gave me yesterday, is something that I might not really know how it affects me until I take it again. Like, excuse me, lady. The first time I smoked pot, I went to the fucking moon. I went to fucking Never Neverland. And every time I smoke pot, I go to fucking Never Neverland. Okay? You think that if I had done pot and had a bad experience, I would have gone back to it? No. Okay, so alcohol. Same thing. If you think you had a bad experience with alcohol, you think you're going to go back to that night again and do the same thing? No. You might get drunk again and have a hangover, but like that. You know what I mean? So I don't really know. I don't really know. Come on, I've gotten all the rare side effects. A medication that's supposed to sedate you that gave me insomnia. And I'm still like, a medication that gave me a sore throat. And now it hurts so bad. My ear's starting to hurt when I swallow. A medication that's like making me itchy. I can't sleep. Oh yeah, I don't have any pain. Okay. Oh, not to mention the dizziness, not being able to type. My coordination is off. And my breathing is suppressed. What's the point of taking it? Just to be out of pain? My pain is horrible. Yes. But at the end of the day, when the cure is worse than the cause, and that's just the way I look at medication. If I take it and I don't feel good, fuck it. I was just like, should I go to the ER? Good night, private name. Okay. It was really bad last night. It's been bad for the last couple of days. I've been so embarrassed in some of my readings. I'm like I'll probably make this live private, but only because nobody got a real important reading or anything. All right, yeah, let's go to bed. I'm splitting the deck. Spirit wants y'all to know, be creative in your communication and in your home life with the people around you. Be good to yourselves. praying for you all. I'm praying for Travis. I'm praying for Russia and Ukraine and the whole world. Please go out and vote for Kamala Harris so she can bring my friend Travis back. And so that America doesn't turn into Russia, please. Good night, everybody. God bless you. Be safe, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Kalanekta. Shut up, Dad. Shut up.